What's going on, y'all? Okay, Braxton Family Values. If it looked different, like, because I recorded the main version of what it is video earlier today, and I'm just doing the Braxton Family Value review because I just watched it to get it out the way. But before I get into that, and I'm saying that as a foreshadow because I don't want nobody coming in the comments later down the road when I talk about Miss Pizza Burger, because Miss Courtney Barnes got arrested, girl. Got arrested. Boo got arrested. Like what? You know, apparently, this little 15 minutes of fame, maybe he should have just went on ahead and got that goddamn burger instead of being nosy trying to see what was going on, because baby got arrested because he had warrants out for his arrest for, some past criminal activities of shoplifting in another part of Jackson. I think it was Ridgeland, Jackson, or whatever. Bitch, they got his ass. Well, he turned himself in, had it on TV and all that stuff. I was like, you live for that little fame for like 24 hours and then it was just taken away negatively, just like that. But, free Courtney. But move on from that. Maybe the girls up in there get him to do his eyebrows for real, for real. Okay, because his shit, that's the only thing that really, really disturbs me is some fucking eyebrows. Like, girl. Moving on. Braxton Family Values. Okay. Like I said, what can I say? It started where it left off last week with Tracy trying to do her little showcase and she was being nervous about it. Her son was there. She's like, this is where all the people going to be there and see if they're going to play my record, if they're going to like it. So, I'm not finna give y'all blow by blow because the episode, look, I'm bored with it. I'm bored with it. I'm so bored with this show right about now. It makes no sense. And it's good, but it's boring. It's like it's missing something, and it's not the drama. It's just seems like it's time to end it. It seems like a lot of stuff is forced. Tracy, she's doing her little showcase. Like I said, she's a little, nervous about it, hyperventilating, going through the motions and stuff, and she doing her shit, and she get out there. First of all, the mics wasn't working right. The sound was off a little bit. And as I said last week, some people are just better to be background vocalists. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say that Kevin and her people was trying to be good people and a good husband. But sometimes, and not destroy her confidence. Because if it would have been me, my face would have said it all. Vay, how did I do? I mean, I'm sorry, I can't lie to you. You suck bad. I mean, you weren't bad, but you weren't great, baby. But you need some work with a little bit of tuning. You'll be alright. But for first time or whatever, this was cool. But it wasn't all that. That's me. That's me. I believe in honesty. So hey, we're gonna move on. It's Trina's little birthday party coming up. But before that, Tony's having this getting this award for, I think, women empowerment. And all the girls going to be there except for Tracy because she was in Washington, D.C. doing her performance. And, of course, Tamar shows up late. Tony looked good, as always, okay? Tony was looking good throughout this whole... Tony is the one that been consistently looking good throughout the whole fucking season, okay? And she looked great. She got her award. It was nice to see all the sisters there, that could be there, and they were supporting her. The mama was there and all that shit. Trina, at one point, was talking to, I think, the other girls, and they was talking about how, she having a party down at Bar Chicks or whatever fuck, and she's... The original building wasn't big enough, so she brought the next building, and she paid like $175,000 cash with her own money, and so that's what was pissing her off with Gabe trying to come in there trying to say when they went to court to take half of her shit, and she like, boo, you didn't even put in on this, and I was like, get your receipts, get your paper, make sure you got all that in order, so you can refute that, and that was basically it with that. Mama E and Tamar had this little scene together, and basically they was walking with Logan, and let's see how many people gonna post that picture of that little boy some of her stands do the most. Not. And then somebody has another tweet. No shade. I'm anybody messing with the sisters. You know, if you're a real Tamarashin, you don't talk shit about the sisters, and then she gonna say something, yeah, you'll get blocked. And I'm like, well, most of the people that you talk, really associate with, they talk shit about your sisters. But you know, I'm just gonna move on from that. But you know, she was basically like, she wanted to try to revisit this issue that's going on between the girls and her. And it's like, sit each other down individually and, you know, get to the bottom of it or let them speak. And that's what Mama E said. You gotta let them speak. Ain't nothing wrong with just listening. You don't have to talk all the time. And that's why y'all don't get nowhere, because people be trying to talk over each other and shit like that. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then, what else happened? I'm trying to see, did I miss some stuff? It was, like I said, it was kind of dry. They went out before the birthday party. This probably was, I will say, this was my favorite scene of the episode, was when they went out and, Tracy finally told them that Kevin was engaged, right? It did. They was like, girl, what? And that little blurb, that little 30-second blurb that they put, Tracy was like, do you think it's because, you know, we was out there and I let them cook in the kitchen and stuff? You know, because, like, mommy and daddy didn't never let us do nothing like that with our boyfriend and girlfriend, like play house and stuff like that. The way that all of them was looking at her, like, especially Tawanda, like, girl, what? And then Tony was like, really? Okay, I said I would have did the same thing. I'm not finna play into your shenanigans. Tracy, she was dead ass serious, and Tawana was like, "So what's the colors?" I said, "Girl, it ain't finna be no damn wedding." But she was telling them about it, and you know, they was like, maybe he really is in love, because Tracy was like, you know, being married to the same coach, the first coach that you get with, you know, and here goes Tony. Well, maybe they not, you know, having sex, and maybe, you know, he's just waiting till marriage and all that stuff. And everybody was like, "Bitch, please, okay, you could live over there in that fairy tale and think all you want to, but I know,
what the fuck you doing?
I get all this shit before you do."
What the fuck you doing?
Okay, but yeah, and that's what he claimed. He claimed they ain't doing nothing, but girl, please, okay. Then it was the day of the party, the night of the party. Trina comes late. It was a costume superhero party. Tony looked great as Hurricane. Tamar was there as part Poison Ivy. She did her best, and she didn't look bad. Now it was superhero stuff, but Vince came as Dracula. I mean, I guess he's the superhero of the fucking vampires, a father of the vampires. I guess we gonna go with that. And Tony Braxton, she was Hurricane, like I said, and I think Tracy was Rogue. I do not know what Trina and Tawanda were, but Trina came there dressed, and she had a knight in shining armor. Some dude that she never said who he was, and they was trying to get the name out of him the day after. She still didn't say nothing. Tony concerned, because, you know, first of all, he was a black dude, and she was like, it seems like she probably really liked him, but, you know, you just come out of a long-term relationship. She don't want her to get her heart broken into, you know, just take her time, because, you know, you just got out of this relationship, because she thinks she really likes the dude. Girl, and Trina let some stuff go, let some stuff slip, saying that basically Gabe was still out here fucking around all this time. And see, this is why, once again, I can't really feel sorry for her 100%, because you still stayed. I'm just saying. But hands down, it was Trina's party, but best dress was Mama Evelyn with the Cruella de Vil. She came in with the makeup, the dress with the hair, and the little fake little dog and the Dalmatian like coat. Girl, you better do that shit. But that was basically the episode. Yeah, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that, and it is what it is. So now let's get into some stuff that's really, really been making the news and been the big story of this whole week. Stemming from this past weekend, out there in McKinney, Texas. I think it's like a little suburb in Dallas or whatever. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But basically, it's like almost like a gated community or something like that. And, you know, they got a community pool or whatever, shit like that. Whoever was living in there, we see this video, right? People was tagging me left and right. Did you see this video? What's your thoughts on this? This shit gotta stop. I'm like, what the fuck? At first, I really was not finna click on it because at this point in time, I am so tired of having to look at stuff like this and to have to come on here and discuss it because the shit is the same thing, but it just makes you want to talk about it and get it out there. But basically, from the video, at first I only saw like a minute or so. And it was basically the cop, Eric Casebolt, pulling the girl in the bikini, forcing her down to the ground. Mind you, she was already down on the ground. And somebody sent me, I was scrolling, of course, and I seen the full video. Well, it was like a 7-minute long video. And it was disgusting at what was happening because I'm like, it is too much force going on in this video. And I'm like, before I even get upset about it, before I go in, I need to know the full story. So basically another video came out because it was an outrage. And of course you got people that's going to be on the side of the cops saying, oh, he was doing his job and, you know, that's what he was supposed to do with these unruly kids and all this shit. But it was a bunch of black kids that he was coming after. And it pissed me off because in the video you can clearly see, yeah, some of them ran, but I would have kind of been on guard too if I seen this motherfucking cop come rolling. This motherfucker rolled out. He did a tuck and roll and stood. Pop! Dropped his flat. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? We are not in Army combat training. Okay? These are some little kids. Yeah, you know, teenagers can do, you know, the most sometimes and they can get flipping at the mouth. But if you're coming at them like that, of course they're going to be on guard. Okay? But if somebody is calling the cops and you hear that the cops is coming, either you leave the vicinity, okay, or if you're going to stay there, you just sit your ass there and be still. That what could have happened. Nobody should have ran, but then again, you got to be on guard because all the shit that's been going on. So, okay, everybody's probably scared or whatever. You never know what's going to happen. But anyway, so I'm looking at the whole thing and I'm like, this is stupid. This is stupid as fuck. You hollering at the teenagers. You hollering at the little boys. One little boy trying to find his book bag. Mind you, the person who was filming is this 15-year-old white kid. And himself, out of his own mouth, said basically the guy was going after the black kids, okay? He wasn't saying nothing to him because he was all around filming. This boy filmed this whole thing, and not once did the cop, correct me if I'm wrong, did he say, or any one of them cops come over and tell him to stop him. When he was telling them to sit down on the ground, them kids went on ahead and sat down on that ground and put their hands behind their back without he even telling them, you know. And then the girl that comes from behind, he got her in the bikini or whatever. She gets down on the ground. I don't know. I can't remember if he forced her down on the ground. Either way, she was on that floor, and all she had was a towel, or if that. And she like, tell my mama on my mama. You know, I get fucking pissed off too because you manhandling me. And then you got two boys coming out of the side trying to, I guess, come to her protection or her defense or whatever. And the cops pull a gun on him. Pull a gun on them, so they ran. And the cops went and got them. They didn't get charged with anything. They let them go. But the way that he pulled that girl, and she's, like I said, she's already sitting on the floor. He grabbed her, didn't even give her the chance to just lay down if that's what you wanted her to do. Yes, she was flipping at the motherfucking mouth, but bitch, I would be too a little bit because look at how you acting. This is not, we ain't finna, you not auditioning for no fucking action movie or whatever the fuck. You trying to get a gold medal, bitch, and I mean the camera is right on you because you look directly over at it and you pointing. Like, come on. And then you got your knee from a different angle. His motherfucking knee and weight was in her back. And she even said to herself that he was hurting her. Okay? She's on that floor crying. She don't know what the fuck is going on. And you just... Then you go back over there to the other kids once you let her go. You go back over there. Why would you run? You don't do that. Now you're part of a mob. And I'm sitting here, so these niggas is mobs now. I mean, I guess that's what you want to call it. And all this stems from a girl having a pool party for her graduation. It was a graduation pool party. And people were invited. And I guess the people within the neighborhood predominantly white, was like making some racist things, saying, who the fuck is all these people doing up in here, these kids? And I don't know, probably 9 out of 10 some of them kids weren't supposed to be there. I can see that happening. You know, motherfuckers just thinking, oh well, shit, bitch, you going, I'm going too, I'm crashing. You know, y'all know how kids are. You was a kid once before too. Y'all done went somewhere that y'all weren't supposed to be at, wasn't invited and all that shit. But when they did all that, from what the girl said, who was throwing it, who was a black girl, from the video that I saw, basically one of the neighbors, she started calling them niggas and shit, or, you know, using racial slurs. And what really popped this off was when the neighbors started saying all that stuff. Okay, be concerned about who is all these kids and what is all this noise coming into my neighborhood, because truth be told, I did the same thing. I look out the window and open up the door like, what the fuck is going on? I do that out here when they be out here partying, like, cut that shit off. But then you using all these racial slurs, and these are to kids, okay? And then I think one woman, she got into a fight with a kid, and black kid, she was white, whatever. And that's what popped all this off. Okay, and it irked me so much to see the people, these grown ass men, I don't care if they was neighbors, I don't care if they was part of the police task force, they probably was just neighbors. They were doing more so protecting the cops. You know, when that girl was down on that floor and he had his knee up in the back, and they think the way that he was manhandling her, they didn't do nothing. They didn't say, look, you're doing a little bit much, you know, ease up off her a little bit, you got her. They didn't say nothing. They just, you know, congregated around him like to say, good job, buddy. And I'm just sitting here like, are you serious? You know, so of course, the fallout of this, like the girl mama said, if there was some shit going on, why didn't you just come and get the parent? Okay. And old girl said, she was talking about how these black kids need to go back to their Section 8 housing. And so I was like, wait a minute, so just because you black, you live in Section 8 housing, when it's a mixture of motherfucking races who live in Section 8 houses. And I hate when people do that shit. Okay? Yeah, some niggas that live in Section 8, but not all them motherfuckers do. Okay? The motherfucker who was throwing this damn party lived up in the goddamn community there, and that goes to show you don't know your neighbors. You don't know the fuck your neighbors are. Okay? And that was just pretty disgusting right in there to talk about that and to see that shit going on. And you know, they want to make up excuses for the cop. Oh, he had just got on shift and he just responded to a suicide, an attempted suicide, and he was emotionally stressed from that. Bitch, if I'm pissed off, my thinking is, okay, I'm going through it, I just done seen somebody commit suicide, or I'm trying to talk somebody down, I would be on a more empathetic level. I wouldn't be trying to hurt nobody, okay? I would be in the mode of trying to calm people down, not escalate the situation, okay? So fuck that excuse. Then they put him on administrative leave. And instead of him just staying there and letting them go ahead and investigate, the motherfucker knew he was wrong. I don't give a fuck if it was because of the outrage that was going on, but he knew he was wrong because he resigned so he wouldn't get fired. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. You still getting your benefits and shit. That's fucked up. But, you know, he want to issue an apology through his lawyer. Girl, get the fuck out of here. We not here for that. Okay? I'm just, you know, I think everybody played a role in it, including the kids. You know, they got a little bit unruly. But once again, the cops, he was just doing a little bit too fucking much. And, you know, it's unfortunate. And, hey, it is what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. It was just fucked up. And they found old girl. Y'all was like, she worked at a Bank of America. Bank of America was like, she worked at this other place that's, you know, a division of Bank of America, but she don't work in, you know, it's in conjunction, but it ain't really Bank of America. And they put her on administrative leave too. I said, y'all asses ain't playing. But talk about some other foolishness. Now, I seen this also. I was just scrolling on Facebook, because y'all know y'all post the most craziest shit on Facebook. And it was these two women fighting. Now, when I seen the clip, once again, it was a partial clip. And it was just two women fighting, and then you got the son joining in. And at first, I didn't listen to it with the sound on because I was at work. Then I go home, and the real clip pops up. The full clip. And I'm just sitting here like, you gotta be out your goddamn mind. First of all, you got two white bitches fighting. Okay, this is how I'm looking at it when I first see it before I learn the backstory. You got two white bitches fighting. And no lie, exactly what that man said, who was recording, whoever the fuck was recording it, pure white trailer trash. That's what I was thinking in my mind. I said, look at this white trash. Okay? Because then you got the little boy kicking the girl on the floor. The mama telling him, go ahead, kick her ass. Punch her, Johnny. Punch her. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. Now, let that would have been a nigga. All hell really would have been broke loose. Most people was pissed off because no one jumped in to, not even try to jump in and, defend. No one tried to break it up, okay? And which they really didn't have to, because the way that they was going in, it looked like if somebody would have jumped in, another female or another dude, they probably would have started swinging on them too, and then it really would have caused some shit. But where was security at, all that stuff. First of all, what got me about the whole clip was the bitch that was fighting in the gray. Her ass was in the fucking wheelchair cart. Scooter. She hopped up out that bitch and they was fighting and she got her ass whooped. But I'm sitting here like, what the fuck you was doing up in that damn scooter for, bitch? If your legs were good enough for you to pop up that easily and go charging after somebody and start fighting their ass, what was you in that scooter for? Okay? Somebody else who was really handicapped could have used that, bitch. And then, the little boy, he was throwing the shampoo on the girl, kicking her in the face, hitting her in the face, and you hear the ladies in the background like, don't you do that. You don't tell me what to do. I do whatever. I was waiting for him to cuss. I was about to say, hold up. Your mama getting her ass whooped or whooping some ass. I don't give a fuck. I will come over there and knock you out. But they did right. They did right by just, holding out. Because then if somebody would have said something to the child or would have tried to move him out the way, it would have been another issue or something. Somebody want to sue for that or whatever. And it, like I said, it kind of disturbed me that none of the men that was standing around, they was literally in the back just standing around like this, watching it. I'm sitting there like, at least try to pull them apart, because old girl in the black was fucking that bitch up in the grave and she fucking deserved it. Here's the backstory, okay? The backstory is the woman in the gray who was in the scooter, she was up there being nasty to the employees of Walmart. The woman in the black overheard what she was saying to one of the employees, calling her a black nigger and all this stuff. And old girl was like, oh no, I don't fuck with that N-word shit, okay? And like she said in the news, and she called into a radio station and was like, girl, I got black friends, okay? And my niece or whoever the fuck it is, somebody in her family is half black. And she said, we don't do that shit. Oh, excuse me. And I was like, when she said, I got black friends, I was like, I was with you until then, but then she was like, and my niece or whoever, she half black too, and I don't fuck with that shit like that. You don't do that. I was like, okay, you regained it a little bit for me, because they always say, I got so many black friends, so I'm not racist either. So I was like, okay, cool, fine. And she, was defending that. Like, girl, you don't talk no shit like that. Now, if that boy would have been, I'm just so glad that the woman in the black, that was her son. Even though he was doing a lot, she was like, he take karate and he learned, they teach him not to back down and all that stuff. So, if he was ever in school, he wouldn't ever be bullied and all that stuff. I was like, because kind of look at it, he'd probably be the one doing the bullying. Okay, the way he was going on. I was kind of glad that was not her son, the one in the gray who was the racist, because racism is taught, all right? And ain't no telling what she probably would have teach her kids already. If she going around so freely calling motherfuckers niggas. And this shit happened up in Indiana. Bitch, Chicago, Indiana. Border state. Okay? It ain't nothing but like 30-minute drive. I said, ain't this some bullshit? And they got into it and all that stuff. And she was basically like, she just wasn't here for her saying that N-word. I was like, well, thank you for that. Y'all made an ass of yourself. But you made an ass of yourself for a good cause, I guess. She got banned for Walmart, both of them. Old girl got fucked up, though. She was wobbling her ass back to that school. I know that fuck word. But you gotta watch what you say. Because everybody is not gonna be here for it. Just because we the same color, skin color, and you may put out something that you think I might be in agreement to, you might be totally mistaken, okay? And that's exactly what she was, and disrespect is disrespect. Being rude is being rude. People know right from wrong. It's still some good people out there. But I just thought, but parenting comes into play, because that little boy and him that kind of disturbed me. Like, oh, no, okay. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about that. Excuse me. The other video that everybody probably want me to talk about is the one with the guy Courtney Barnes. He was first of all, I haven't watched the last few seasons of So You Think You Can Dance, okay? Y'all was like, girl, he was on So You Think You Can Dance, and then somebody posted a clip and he was on season 11 and he didn't make it through. He's on this season and he made it through to Vegas. And I said, oh, man, he's not a bad dancer. The bitch flexible as fucks. But, I could tell he be up in there doing the voguing and shit, His body is just flexible and all that shit. He was doing splits and flips and dips and all that shit. But that's not neither here nor there. That's not really important. Okay? Talk about getting 15 minutes of fame. No, 5 minutes of fame and fucking running with it. Okay? So yesterday, down in Jackson, Mississippi, GPD, one of the police officers got into a car crash chasing after somebody, I guess. And this motherfucker gets on TV. They put his ass on the camera. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be 100% honest. If I saw somebody and I was a news reporter or anybody or just me being out there with my camera, period, because we like to film like, oh shit, look what the fuck happened. I would have immediately saw him out because he just stands out. And of course, he gonna give a motherfucking show. Tell me you wasn't gonna go over to somebody who got green hair and green nails and, nails that look like fucking claws. And then the eye fucking lashes. The eyelashes were upside down. Okay, the lashes supposed to be up on the upper lid and they supposed to go this way, right? They were down here going this way. Nothing up here. Then you had the makeup or whatever not even blended in, just like he just dotted it right there. And then, if that's not it, the eyebrows, my nigga. I ain't never seen no shit like this, and he do this shit all the fucking time because I went through his Instagram shit, and hey, all I can say is people making fun of him. The eyebrow, I guess the stuff, the makeup that you put on there, the highlighter, when they be putting them fake ass eyebrows on. And usually they be bigger, but this motherfucker literally had a pencil, like he shaved them off and then penciled it in like one line. I was like, so what was the fucking point? It looked like a fucking unibrow. And when I first saw the video, I was like, well, Jurassic World is about to come out. That was my initial thought. But then I said, stop it, Ashley. Don't play like that. Because people, of course, is going to make fun of him because of the way he looked. And I say that even if he's trying to get attention, that take a lot of fucking confidence for somebody to come outside looking like that. And, if that's his style, that's his style. You can make all the jokes in the world that you want about it, but he eating it up. Bitch, when the report started talking about, they said, so what did you see? Girl, it was a horrendous travesty, girl. I said, when he first started talking, it was so damn dramatic. And I said, I know this motherfucker finna give me one. And then he was like, when I was looking at it, well, Miss Lady, I was finna go over there and give me a piece of burger from the Burger King. I said, wait a minute, a piece of burger? A piece of fucking burger? And he was like, and I seen this accident, because, I stopped because I was being nosy, and I seen this accident and my hunger just left. I can't talk about this too much because it is just too much. But see, what happened was, this car went that way, this car went that way, and it twisted and turned, and girl, like a tornado, girl. I said, bitch, let me tell you something. And the sad thing about this whole thing is, he talks like he has sense, though. But he just, if you take all the dramatics and all the girl, yes, and all the, antics out of it, he talks like he has sense. Like he can put together a fucking sentence, okay? Intelligently. But he just so fucking flared out and flaming like a motherfucker. But do you, boo. Okay? Nicki Minaj posted his shit on her Instagram. And I'm just sitting here like, Lord Jesus. Logo and posting him on his on their Instagram and stuff like that. If y'all don't know, Logo is the gay channel. Logo TV. Love B. Scott, everybody. He was on all the fucking blogs yesterday. And I'm like, you getting this 5 minutes of fucking fame, bitch. Maybe you can afford to go and get that whole burger instead of just a piece, okay? But do what you do. It was funny. It was a little cackle. Key. But moving on from that, Raven-Symone, I guess congratulations to her. Like, we didn't see this coming. She is now the new co-host for The View officially. And like I said, like, we didn't see this coming. They had the bitch on there all the goddamn time. It don't matter to me. I'm pretty sure all the people of Africa on all, the continents or whatever, they're happy for her. And I'm actually happy for her too. I don't watch The View, so I don't care. And people probably like, I ain't gonna watch it or whatever. I stopped watching The View after Joy Behar left. Okay, it was just no point. And the thing of the matter is, you can look at it as, why would they bring her on? But this could actually probably help The View because, Raven is controversial, and controversy brings ratings. And there you go. They see the formula and they tapping right into it. So, hey, you can't really have a show like The View and expect everybody. I don't want everybody to have the same damn comments, the same damn opinion. Like, I want that people to go, far left and far right, sometimes in the middle, and bounce off each other. That makes for good TV. So I think they probably did a right thing by getting Ravens. Regardless of how we may feel about her right about now, some questionable things that she said, it is what it is. I talked about that. Brittney fucking Griner. I didn't speak about this last week because something just in my spirit just told me some shit was gonna happen some more, and sure enough, earlier this week it did. If you don't know, Brittney Griner, basketball player, WNBA, she was lesbian, hardcore, and she got engaged, was dating another WNBA basketball player, Glory Johnson. Okay. I didn't really care. I was like, oh, that's cute, whatever. Come on out, fine. It is gay month, June is LGBT, Pride month and all that stuff. Yes, and Pride comes up on the 28th? The last Sunday in June. That's our Chicago Pride. Ashley will be out there. But, yeah. So, she doing all this, and I was like, that's cute. They out in the open, and I respected the fact that they was out in the open and wasn't no closeted shit or whatever. Then they come out saying that they finna get engaged, they finna get married, and I said, okay, that's fine, whatever, do what you do. Next thing you know, right before the wedding, there's report that, hey, Brittney and her fiance, these motherfuckers was fucking each other up, and they got arrested for domestic violence, okay? And I finally seen the pictures, and they both was like scratched the fuck up and shit like that. And, it was this big old thing, like, how come it wasn't really that much controversy around it? Action taken against it when it's a female and a female, but when it's like male and female, it's this big thing, and you need to be suspended for this or taken out for this and all that stuff. Is it like a double standard or some shit like that? And I was like, that's true. But they both got suspended for the first the 7 games of the season. And then Brittney had to go to counseling or some shit like that or whatever the fuck. Next thing you know, they still got married. I was like, what? And then like a week ago or so, if that, Glory comes out saying that she was pregnant. I said, well, shit, what the fuck? Now, I know how biology works. And I'm like, maybe they was cooking this shit up. That's probably why, maybe they was already in the process of, getting pregnant and all that stuff. Until Miss Brittney came out and said, bitch, we're getting annulled. This marriage is about to get annulled. I didn't want to get married in the first place, and I wanted to wait till I got through with the counseling, and, I was basically forced, our marriage is a fraud, and all this stuff, and, I told Glory about this, and we agreed on this Wednesday, and Glory and her people come out saying, no, bitch, this blindsided us, we didn't know. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And then all I can sum this all up to is dyke drama at its finest. Let me tell you something. I told y'all. Dyke drama, some of the most interesting stuff, okay? Some of the most interesting stuff. And it just makes for good shit sometimes. But this is what dyke drama is. And I just said, oh my God. Because, let me tell you something. They got this stereotype like gays, they just fuck around like from one dick to the next, okay? One booty hole to the next, okay? Whatever you want to call it, whatever your pleasure. I'll send you 5 minutes later on to the next one. With lesbians, we first meet, damn near a week later, we moving into with each other. And probably the second week after that, it's over and done with. Look, let me tell you something. That's like a stereotype. And that is just how this shit played out. But, all the best to them. Who the fuck is the baby daddy, okay? How did this come about? Because I want to know, did Glory cheat? Because all of a sudden, Glory talking about something, she ain't gay. She was a straight woman who just so happened to fall for a lesbian. Let me tell y'all something. And then people try to say, these lesbians be trying to turn these straight girls out, and y'all be trying to turn people out. Can't nobody, in my honest opinion, turn another motherfucker out, okay? The only reason why a straight bitch, whether it's male or female, can venture over and fuck the same sex is because they was already thinking about that. They was a little curious. And they was like, bitch, let me test the waters. And damn it, I slipped and fell and liked it for a minute. Okay? And now that shit's getting hard, I don't want to fuck with it no more. I was a straight woman and I just got caught up in infatuation. That's basically what it was. It is what it is. Moving on from that to some other shit. Oh, I really wanted to touch on this because I thought it was a sad story. Kalief Browder, is that how you say it? Hold on 1 second. But yeah, Kalief Browder, he went to jail for 2 years, I think, without. What is it? He spent 3 years as a teenager in jail over a backpack that they said he stole, and he was really innocent. And then they let him go, and they dismissed the charges. And the reason why he stayed in jail that long was because he did not have, his mama couldn't afford the bail money. And I'm sitting here and they just took too long for the trial date. That is so fucked up. And this boy, 22 years old now, came out, he was doing good, and that shit gotta affect you some type of way, and it do. This boy committed suicide. And I think it's truly fucked up. And he was in Rikers Island over a book bag that you said that a book bag. And then they were showing the clips of the video footage of him getting beat up by inmates, getting roughed up by the guards and stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? All of that wasn't necessary. And I think the bail money was like $3,500. And I'm like, a book bag, and you let this boy stay in jail for 3 years for that, and didn't even charge him. Or if you charged him, you dropped the charges, but he couldn't get out. I'm like, that's fucked up. I just really wanted to mention it. And once it all plays in the part of the shit that you're already institutionalized, and he was in solitary confinement for like a couple of years probably. And that shit plays fucking tricks on your mind. Okay, that's why they do it. Okay, to isolate you, and the shit plays tricks on your mind. And then you come out and all this injustice that's been going on inside the jail, and then you coming out and you just don't know what you're doing to yourself, and it's just fucked up. If you know any more information about it, and just talk about it, put it down in the comments. But my condolences go out to his family. That's 3 years because you couldn't afford bail money, and because they wouldn't go ahead and give you a trial date. That's just disgusting, if you ask me. And now this boy then committed suicide because we don't know what the fuck is going on in his head because of all this shit. That's sad. That is so sad. You know what else is sad? I'm sorry to cut from that. Beyonce. Beyonce trolled the fuck out of y'all. Okay? Beyonce and Good Morning America trolled the fuck out of y'all. For the simple fact that during the NBA Finals, one of them games on Channel 7, they put up a damn commercial saying that Beyonce had something very secret to tell us. And what is it? Very good to tell us. Must see. Gotta tune in to GMA the next thing in the morning. Okay, and I'm sitting here like, Y'all, y'all, stop buying into this bullshit. Y'all should already know how Beyonce work, especially you beehives who are dedicated stands to this girl. If this bitch was gonna come out with something like a CD or a new song or a tour date, that bitch is just gonna drop that shit on Instagram or surprise and drop it. Okay, let's look at past patterns of stuff. And I just instantly knew that either it was gonna be, I was like, maybe this time she probably gonna announce that she's pregnant. Then I was like, maybe not. She'll probably just say fuck y'all, or something doing with title or some shit like that. But then again, who gives a shit about that? Um. And then I said, bitch, it's gonna be that vegan shit because first of all, and then y'all tried to get on her because, and that's exactly what it was. I already tweeted out, and I ain't getting my hopes up. I said, I'm not waking up early for no fucking Beyonce announcement or no damn Good Morning America because I already know what it is. I was like, y'all can do that if you want to, but Ashley won't be the one. So y'all was pissed off when y'all woke up early for that shit, and it was literally talking about that 22-day vegan diet that shit. Now, see, people getting on her because, she out here eating meat or whatever, and, she was eating a burger in the, feeling myself video, but it's called 22-day vegan. She's not a 100% all the way there vegan. 22-day vegan diet. 22 days, not a lifetime. 22 days. So, hey, fuck it. Maybe it's over with. Who cares? But she trolled y'all and then put up a video on YouTube right afterwards. Like, bitch. People was being petty. They put the food stuff on her Instagram. I said, go look at her Instagram. I just knew they was gonna do that shit. They was putting shrimps, they was putting chicken, they was putting pizza and all that shit. It was like a battle going on between the fruits and the actual food. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all ain't got shit else to do, but it was funny to me. But yeah, the Beehive attacked their queen. They said, bitch, you play too fucking much. I was like, y'all know she petty as fuck. Y'all should have known this shit. Don't get your hopes up like that, okay? Never, ever again. Now you know. All right, moving on from that. Tracy Ellis Ross, congratulations to them. Tracy Ellis Ross and Anthony Anderson will be hosting the BET Awards. Kind of looking forward to seeing it now because I truly didn't care about it before. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. And to end this video off, okay, Chris Brown, this bitch gonna say the explanation for the reason why he showed up at the club with Karrueche was because they had mutual friends that was telling them that Karrueche wanted to talk and get back together and all this stuff. Come to find out that wasn't true. And I was like, well, let's play into his little game, okay? And let's say, for instance, that we give him the benefit of the doubt, and that was true. And that explains the shit that went on at the club. Okay, you didn't know that was not the truth and all that stuff. And, she really didn't. And when you found out that, hey, that was a fucking lie, you still got in the car. And what explains the commotion that happened at her house, you following her at the restaurant and all that stuff? What explains that shit? You're full of shit, Chris, okay? Do your tour, all right? And just shut the fuck up. I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of hearing about you. I did see Power. Y'all know I've been watching Power, okay? Came back on this last Saturday and it was good. Jimmy and Ghost didn't know that he was fucking Angela. Well, he know Angela works for the government, but then figure out that, hey, she's a federal prosecutor. Jimmy had to tell his ass that after Jimmy thought Ghost was trying to kill him. And now they was like, bitch, kill that bitch. I think I'm going to like 50 Cent. Because 50 Cent is basically playing himself. A no good nigga. Alright. A dirty, slimy nigga. And I don't know. For some reason, I'm just liking his character for some reason. But if you seen Power, no more. I don't care that he's dead. Like that girl was sitting there. That little girl was sitting there crying over him. Little child molesting ass. Okay. But the shit that Simon dude did to Ghost, buying up the building where his club was, true, and becoming a landlord just to get that shit and so that he can get Ghost under his thumb and under his control. Ingenious but fucked up, okay? That's what rich people with money do, okay? Tasha told Ghost, fuck a connect, okay, bitch? You doing what you gotta do. I said Tasha more G than Ghost, okay? But she contemplating leaving him. I was like, girl, you ain't going nowhere until Ghost put your ass out. And I don't think Ghost gonna kill Angela. He's still gonna fuck her and still look at her different and probably fuck her until he get all the information out of her. But other than that, that's about it. But y'all tell me how y'all feeling Power and Orange is the New Black, depending on when this go up, maybe tomorrow. Well, I'm recording this on Thursday, so it'll probably be a Friday. Orange is the New Black season 3. That's what my weekend will be about. Y'all have a good one though. I'll see y'all later.